turning pages, night turning days. I'm tired of waiting. I gotta make it.
What's up, y'all? This really back with another video, man. We got Pip Sports here again, man. Is there anything you want to promote before we get into it?
We can say that for later, man. You feel me?
So I really wanted to ask you about the Cavs, right? Of course, we talking about the Cavs, but like I really want to know like how you feel about the Cavs right now. Knowing what you know now, knowing how we lost in the play-in, what you think about them?
All right, so this is my take. They need more shooters because not playing, they was not hitting them shots. And I know it's been a struggle all season. Now people been talking about not being able to hit them shots. The rotations got to be better. You feel me? Rotations got to definitely be better. But yeah, I really think they need some more scoring though. I really ain't not playing though. You already know how I feel about how Garland played. You feel me? Everybody in Cleveland say Garland the star. I feel like Garland should have played a little bit better than he played. You can't go 9 for 27 in the closeout game. It ain't like he only had one shot. He had 2 shots at it. We gave him a pass because he was playing against Brooklyn. You feel me? But, man, you got to show up. But he showed up against Brooklyn, though. But you got to show up against them Hawks, man. So
I feel like
it wasn't only his fault, though. You feel me? Like, you know, JB, he out here got the weird rotations going on. Kevin Love only played 10 minutes. That was unacceptable. They said he Osman low key iffy anyway. I don't think he really touched the court. Kuro never touched the court to play defense. I don't like the little thing they do with Rondo and Garland. I really don't like that much. Or maybe it's just Rondo is not really that good no more. Like he good at what he supposed to be good at, but I don't know. He not like Rubio. I feel like Rubio was a better fit for the Cavs.
Yeah. And that's crazy. I was just about to say that. I think that's really why Rondo hasn't been as impactful, because I feel like from a playmaking standpoint, he basically gives us what we lost from Rubio, but he don't bring out the offense Rubio run the Cavs too. And I think that's where it's kind of weird, because they trying to play him the exact way they did with Rubio, where they have Rubio on the floor and DG on the floor just so DG can play off the ball a little bit more. Unfortunately, it didn't work because Atlanta knew Rondo wasn't going to shoot it like that. That's why, me personally, I just didn't feel like DG. I feel like DG did everything he could. Yeah, he could have been more efficient, and I know we've argued this a lot. But even if you look at Trey, like literally, if you look at Trey on the other side, he made 2-3 more shots than him. He would just at the free throw line a lot.
But
so if you're gonna say
points.
Because he got a lot of free throws. So if that's your interpretation of DG having to be more aggressive, he should have been at the line more. I mean, hey, but I feel like Darius Garland, I think he did what he had to do. It's just once that second half hit, they start running him off the perimeter hard, and then they had a Kungwu and DeAndre Hunter waiting for him in the paint whenever he tried to get that floater off. I think they just made it hard for him. And I feel like JB didn't really I don't feel like he game planned that good enough, or I don't think he made that's not what I really want to say, but I don't think he made a good decision not making nothing happen. Because I feel like he should have picked K-Love and maybe even Lamar Stevens on the floor. I think he should have probably ran a little smaller when they kept hitting him with them pick and rolls, but you know, that's another topic. But what do you think Darius Garland could have done better, like outside of field goal percentage? Because I think field goal attempts, I think we all agree he could have been more efficient. But like, what did you expect out of DG to do better that game?
So this is what I want to compare it to. So you see my boy Don, even though my boy Don losing right now, he down in the series. Don keep having them times where he just go crazy. Like he go crazy in the third quarter, he'll go crazy in the second or something like that. Like Darius Garland throughout the whole night, like he was getting his shots up, but he was just missing them. You feel me? He was missing some. He was leaving too many easy buckets on the court, bro. Don't be looking like that, man. Don't be looking like that, man. He was leaving too many bunnies on the court. He was missing too many bunnies. That's the only thing I didn't like. Obviously, he can't do everything, bro. But man, if he was more efficient, bro, we only lost by 5 points. You feel me? The defense got definitely worse in the second half. Trae Young was having his way with us. But man, like I'm saying, man, he had some of them shots in the first half, or if he would have at least tried to like just, I mean, maybe he's just not there yet, bro. You know, maybe he's just not there yet to where he can just go out there and just drop 20 in a quarter when needed. You feel me? And it's his first kind of a playoff appearance. So
I mean,
maybe he's just not there yet.
I say it like this: even if it's that part where you say maybe he's not ready yet, I mean, to me, it is what it is. I mean, and the reason I say it is what it is, right? Before it is what it is. Let me explain myself, right? The reason I say that is because look, right? This is third year in the league, right? Right. And for a lot of people, they feel like Darius Garland was piss poor his first 2 years, right? Especially his first year. A lot of people, I mean, technically NBA had him rated the worst player in the league at one point. Then the second year he was, you know what I'm saying, he was hooping, but a lot of people, you know, thought it was just average. You know what I'm saying? And then third year he literally became an all-star, right? So even if it's that, in my personal opinion, if you're gonna sit here and say Darius Garland just wasn't there yet, I'm fine with that answer, only because, you know, I think for Darius Garland, he was already ahead of his curve, right? Compared to like how a lot of people seen Darius Garland. So if that's where it's at, you know, that's why I said it is what it is. But next season, though, to your point, I think we should be looking for Darius Garland to take that step you talking about. Like we should be expecting DG to be on a whole nother level scoring wise. But I just don't. I think that's fair to say. Even though we got Colin coming and hopefully Caris LeVert is playing like Caris LeVert next season. But you know, I think that should be the expectation.
I wholeheartedly feel like Garland in that game specifically was just playing below his skill set. Like I know he could have been better, bro. But he is the only one that, in his defense, this is the thing with the Cavs. Like they need more people that can really get a bucket. You know, like it's like we really got a lot of role players. Like outside, like I mean, even Evan Mobley, he's not a role player at all. But he a rookie. You know, he ain't really found himself yet in the league offensively. So, like, really, when you look at the Cavs, like, Garland, the only dude that can really get a bucket in multiple ways. So, like, it's just kind of hard with certain lineups. That's why I'm not a fan of that Rondo lineup when they have Garland out there and the Kuro and, you know, whatever centers out there. You know, it's just kind of weird, you know? And then Caris LeVert ain't the dude that we thought he was right now. I don't know what's really going on with him, but
that's Atlantis with that money.